Snatch, a story about chaos, control, and the illusion of power. Guy Ritchie's Snatch is not really a movie about diamonds, boxing, or criminals. It is a movie about control, who thinks they have it, who actually has it, how to leverage it, and how quickly it disappears. And in the movie, Brad Pitt's standout character embodies everything about that and more.
Ah, fuck it. I do the fight for free.
On the surface, Snatch looks chaotic. Fast edits, speed ramps and dynamic color ranges, snappy, overlapping dialogue and a crashing soundtrack. A maze of characters with dubious names and accentuated accents. But underneath that noise is a carefully layered structure where every plan collides with another plan, and no one escapes the consequences of their own arrogance. The story begins with a diamond, an absurdly large, stolen gem that immediately fractures the film into multiple storylines. Frankie Four Fingers is sent to deliver it, but London gets in the way. From there, the film splinters. Turkish and Tommy are small-time boxing promoters trying to survive under Bricktop, a violent gangster who rigs fights and punishes failure brutally. Avi and Doug the Head are American mobsters searching for the diamond, assuming money and intimidation will solve everything. Boris the Blade is a Russian criminal who seems impossible to kill. And orbiting all of them are thieves, gamblers, and opportunists, each convinced that they are in control, and they're one smart move away from winning. What makes Snatch feel complex instead of messy is that everyone's plan makes sense, until it doesn't. Each character believes they understand the system. Each character believes they're in control. And every single one of them is wrong. Guy Ritchie, the director, structures the film like a chain reaction. One mistake triggers another. That mistake triggers another. Until chaos feels inevitable. The audience watches as confidence turns into panic, and intelligence collapses into coincidence. And at the center of this chaos is boxing. Not as sport, but as performance. Turkish believes he can control outcomes by fixing fights. Bricktop believes fear equals power. Everyone believes money makes them untouchable and will give them control. Then there is Mickey O'Neill. Brad Pitt's standout performance of a lifetime, an Irish rogue who is a talented bare-knuckle boxer. A character who exists entirely outside of all of those assumptions. Mickey is illiterate, unintelligible, constantly underestimated. His thick accent makes people dismiss him instantly. They mistake not understanding him for him not understanding them and the position that they find themselves in. And that mistake costs them everything. This is why many people argue that Snatch contains Brad Pitt's best acting performance. Not because it's emotional, not because it's dramatic, but because it is precise. Pitt disappears completely into the character. Mickey is not charming in a Hollywood way. He is awkward, feral, uncomfortable. The accent is not a joke. It is a weapon. It hides intelligence. It lowers expectations. It allows Mickey to exist in plain sight as the most dangerous man in the room. What makes this performance remarkable is restraint. Mickey does not posture. He does not explain himself. He does not perform toughness. His power is revealed structurally. He wins when it matters. He survives when others don't. And he walks away richer while the system collapses behind him. Mickey never believes in the illusion. He doesn't think he's in control. He doesn't care about the rules. He operates on his own logic, family loyalty and personal codes, and complete indifference to everyone else's ambition. To understand why this role stands out, it helps to compare it to another Brad Pitt character of that same era, Tyler Durden in the movie Fight Club.
Advertising has us chasing cars and clothes. Working jobs we hate so we can buy shit we don't need.
On the surface, Tyler and Mickey are opposites. Tyler is articulate, charismatic, philosophical. Mickey can barely be understood. Tyler dominates rooms with words. Mickey dominates outcomes through inevitability. But thematically, they occupy the same space. Both are disruptions. Both exist to expose systems built on lies. In Fight Club, Tyler Durden is a response to late capitalist emptiness. He rejects consumer culture, hierarchy, identity. He offers meaning through destruction. Tyler is seductive because he sounds like he knows the truth. But Tyler is a lie. He is a projection, a coping mechanism, a symptom of a society so alienated, it has to invent violence to feel alive. Mickey is different. Mickey doesn't preach. He doesn't recruit. He doesn't try to change the world. He simply refuses to participate in its delusions. Where Tyler Durden is born from nihilism, Mickey exists beyond it. Tyler needs chaos to feel real, but Mickey doesn't need anything. This is what makes the two performances complement each other. Tyler Durden is chaos's ideology. Mickey O'Neill is chaos's nature. One burns bright and self-destructs. The other survives quietly while everyone else implodes. Together, these characters reflect two responses to the same cultural problem. A world obsessed with control, with power, with winning. Fight Club responds by screaming, by tearing everything down. Snatch responds by laughing, by exposing how ridiculous the system is to begin with. Viewed today, both films feel prophetic. Modern nihilism isn't rebellion, it's exhaustion. It's the sense that systems are too complex, too rigged, or too absurd to take seriously. Fight Club externalizes that anger. Snatch internalizes it, and Brad Pitt embodies both extremes, the man who tries to burn the system down and the man who simply outlasts it. In the end, Snatch is not about the diamond. It is not about boxing. It is not about crime. It is about the illusion of control, and how the people who accept chaos often survive better than those who deny it. Mickey O'Neill doesn't win because he's smarter. He doesn't win because he's stronger. He wins because he never believed the lie. And when placed beside Tyler Durden, that quiet refusal to take part in any system feels just as radical, and perhaps far more honest, far more real.